Oh, what's good, bro? How are you?
Hey bro, I'm good. How are you?
Good, thanks, mate. Good, thanks. What's your plans for today like?
Um, Honestly, after this, probably give this a just pump it out, and then tonight go for a little drive in my car, and yeah,
Yeah, nice, man. Nice. I like it.
yours?
Well, I've got a few more calls to take for the rest of the day. And then yeah, that's pretty much it, really. I'm actually injured at the moment, so I can't really go out and do anything, fortunately.
Oh, Richard.
Yeah. But anyway, have you got the next sort of like 45 for the call?
Yeah, yeah.
Easy. Well, I guess we'll jump straight into it. How these calls typically go is I'll just ask you a few questions about what you're doing at the moment, what you've done in the past, where you kind of want to go, some of the things you want to achieve, and whether or not we can actually help you out. But if not, I'll just point you in the right direction. How's that sound?
All right, that sounds good.
Easy. So I guess we'll just sort of jump straight into it. What actually made you want to book the call?
Um, well, honestly, just looking at uh seeing everyone, well, that Vita guy and Nelson, and seeing them do really well, I was like, shit, this is something to look into. And I've had a look at it before, and I just never really knew actually how to get into appointment setting and digital marketing, affiliate marketing, and I just yeah, pretty much like a route to follow, a pathway just to walk along, just so I know where I'm going and I'm not
Yeah, I get
going
you.
like the wrong direction, sort of thing.
For sure. So what in particular did you see from like, is it Tavita and Nelson you've been following?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. What have you been following them for long or?
Well, Tavita, I ended up enjoying his haircut videos. And then he said he was going to stop hairdressing and jump onto the online space, and I was like, just really wondering why, because I know barbering's got some good money in it. And once I started following him, I seen that he posted Nelson on a story, and I started watching him as well. And then I was like, shit, this is actually these people are from New Zealand, they're doing it, so why can't I? And yeah,
Exactly that. There's a lot of people actually from New Zealand at the moment. I don't know if you've seen some of Nelson's content, but he's posting things saying like poly takeover and things like that. It's great. It's just creating opportunities for people, which is awesome.
yeah, yeah, it's
But
pretty cool to see, all right.
yeah, it's crazy. I think Tavita, he's one of few actually that managed to do like 10K in his like first week, which is yeah,
Far.
which is crazy. It's possible. I'm not saying that that's what everyone does, but it's possible. He's living proof of it. But that aside, like, what are you doing at the moment for work and whatnot?
Well, I've got roadworks going for me, which is just really boring, and it's just a lot of standing, sitting around, doing nothing. And yeah, and then on the side, I just do like reselling phones, selling earpods, and this little side gig I have, and which is yeah, it's all right, but
Yeah,
it's just
nice.
not. It's just yeah, I kind of want to just have a little bit of financial freedoms at home, doing my work, able to go to Auckland and do my work, or Australia and do my work, and it's just yeah, something I can't really pick up and bring with me.
Okay, are you talking about the sort of hustles you do on the side, like your airports and stuff that you can't take with you, or roadworks?
Roadworks, yeah, because it's more of a stable income. It's good money. It's not, yeah.
Mm. I used to be a surveyor. Used to work on night shifts quite a lot, doing various roadworks and stuff. Do you do a lot of night works?
I've done that once before. Uh, I enjoyed it because I had a lot of my friends on it, and we all signed up at the same time. And yeah, it was pretty cool. We got good friends. We had, like became good friends with the boss, and she was cool. And yeah, it was a really cool time doing that. And then jump back into day shift, and it's just yeah, a lot of just a whole lot of nothing really. You'll do your work, and then it's just sit around for like 10 hours doing nothing, and then
Mm.
pack up your sites, and it's home time. And I'm like looking at the sun outside, And I'm saying to my bro that's with me, it's like, far, it's a mean ass day. We can go surfing. And then he'll be like, Rob, like, yeah, but we're at work. And it's just like,
Yeah. No, I totally get that, man. Like from previous night work stuff I've done, you get some pretty good crews. Like the people are a bit crazy sometimes, but generally speaking,
yeah,
you get some
yeah,
pretty good crews. But like during the day, like I see what you mean because from my previous work, watching people on, did you say you're on traffic? Or is it just
yeah, traffic management. Yeah,
yeah? And I see those guys that they like bring pillows to work with them because they just go for
yeah,
keeping their ute.
pretty much. That's like pretty much it. What I was doing was just watching movies. I was just, yeah, and it was like I could be doing something else with my time. That's when I picked up trading again. And it's just like far out. I'm not actually doing anything with trading. It's just, yeah, I wish it was, I wish I could make some money through it, but it's not really working out the best.
It's a bit more difficult than it seems. I think a lot of people kind of sell you on the idea that it's a get rich quick scheme.
Yeah, that is, yeah, very true. Because I've been doing it for, I think it's like a year, maybe two now, and I've just sat in the same spot really. There's been no money making or, yeah, it's kind of just money losing or like
Yeah,
sitting even.
mm, I've tried crypto trading before and I've earned money, lost money, and then at the
Yeah.
end of the day, it's like I haven't really sort of learned how to do it properly, and I don't know what I'm doing. Is that
Yeah,
something you felt yourself?
exactly. Yeah.
Mm. It-
Like I feel like I know what I'm doing, but at the same time, it's not working out. And it's like, bro, I just done that for like, just looked at the chart for like 2 hours and nothing came good out of it. So it's, bro, it's a bit
yeah,
annoying, really.
yeah, it's very time consuming, just like sitting down analyzing the graphs all day, and yeah, not my cup of tea. I don't really enjoy that sort of stuff. But with regards to your work, you said you picked up this like a year, 2 years ago. Was this on the side of your work as well? Were you doing it during work?
Nah, so trading, I ended up getting into it. I think it would have been maybe halfway through last year. And that was just learning about it. And then ended up actually going into it at the start of this year, putting some money in. And yeah, it was just a lot of breaking even or losing money. Never really made a nice amount or like an amount that I was like, shit, this is actually something I can do. It was just like, I've made $10, $30,
Hmm.
and then I'll
What were your
lose five.
intentions moving into it? Like, were you trying to do that as a full-time gig or what?
Yeah, pretty much. I wanted it to replace my work income, and it didn't really turn out how I thought it would.
Well, at least you tried. That's all that matters. That's all that
Yeah.
matters. Um, just going back to your work at the moment. What is it? Is this something you're doing currently?
Yes. Yeah. Roadwork
Yeah.
says, yeah,
Is that like a full-time sort of thing, like 40 hours a week, 5 days a week?
60 to 70 hours a week.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a lot. So are you doing 12-hour days?
12 to 30, 11 to 13 hour days. Yeah.
Damn. What you said, I think on your application you mentioned getting up at like 5 a.m. So
Five to
walk me through your
seven.
work day. Walk me through your work day.
All right. So pretty much I struggle to get up and work starts at 6, but you're meant to be at the yard by 5. And I wake up around 5, sit in bed for like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, get up, make my breakfast, make my lunch for the day. Then I'll go to work around 5:40, 5:50, sometimes 6 o'clock. And it's pretty cool because I'm a good worker. And so my boss just waits around for me in the yard. And normally it's like if you're not there by 6, you're a spare for the day. But since, yeah, I've proven myself, she's been pretty lenient with the times I come. So yeah, I wake up around that 5 o'clock, get to work around 6. We'll sit at the yard till like 7, 7:30. And then we'll head to our work site, which could be an hour, could be 2 hours away. Set up our site, which might take around an hour and a half to 2 hours as well. And then around 10 o'clock, it's just like from 10 all the way onwards to like 5, 4:30, depending where you are, maybe 2. It's just sitting around pressing buttons or playing on your phone.
Mm.
it's pretty draining as well. Like I thought it was a cool job at first because I was like, yeah, I'm doing nothing and I'm getting money. And then afterwards, after like the first 3 weeks, I think it was like, shit, what am I actually doing? But yeah, so then I'll finish around 7 o'clock and we'll get back to the yard around 6:30, 7, and then home time from then. And it's like, I didn't even get to see my mum and dad. Yeah, it's pretty draining.
Yeah, it doesn't sound that good to me, to be
Fulfilling.
honest. Yeah, it seems a bit like the best part of your days in the morning and in the evening when you get back.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I like waking up early and all that, but it's not the right reason to be waking up early for.
Mm. So yeah, I get the impression you're a bit of a go-getter. Like you like waking up early, you like doing the work, but it's just not fulfilling for you.
Yeah, like yeah, yeah.
You said you felt like that about 3 weeks into the job.
Into it.
So how long have you been feeling like this for?
Um, shit, maybe like I reckon 6, 8 months around that long. It's just like yeah, but it's at the same time I'm just saving up to move on to Australia and then pick up another job from there. And it's like I don't mind moving across to Australia, but to do another job that's like 12 hours a day, it's not really what I want to do. I don't, yeah.
Yeah. Now, play your cards wisely. If you're not enjoying what you're doing and you know you don't want to do that for a long time, do something about it for
Yeah,
sure.
no, it's cool because I have my friends there, and it's like some days we have the real cool. Most of the days it's really cool, but then in the end it's like shit. I'm still doing nothing, even though I had a cool day.
Mm.
Yeah,
So it's not something you want to do long term then.
nah. My plan was to just tough it out until the end of the year, and then move on to Australia or pick up a like something else. I don't know.
Mm. What have you tried? Like I know you said you mentioned trading and you do few things on the side, but in terms of stable income and getting away from that job, if you wanted to, what have you looked for?
As in like a job or online type of
Yeah, so you mentioned moving to Australia. Is this all just like in like the distant future, or are these plans that you're making at the moment?
no, that's in about 4 months from now.
Okay. And your plan when you move to Australia is to work, or are you just going for a holiday?
Work. Yeah, I plan to just get out of Gisborne because it's a small town where I stay in. It's cool. It's got like cool people, some cool people. It's got a very nice scenery. It's like a nice place to retire, but it's not somewhere I'd want to live forever. Nor is
Hmm.
New Zealand.
Hmm.
I
What?
just
Why
want to
is that
really
though?
go. Pardon?
Why is that?
Um, I think it's just. I mean, there's some cool spots in New Zealand, but Gisborne's just too small. It's pretty negative. The roads are rubbish. The people you find here aren't the best. Like most of them are just really aggro or angry, agitated people, and there's gangs everywhere. It's like,
Damn.
bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
I can relate to that a little bit. I'm actually living in Sydney at the moment, but I'm from Cornwall in the UK, and
yeah,
same sort of thing. Very small place, small people, small minds, small ideas, gossip.
yeah,
Everyone knows
yeah,
everyone.
and yeah, it's because like I have some friends that like they'll be keen to do something like a little business or something, and then it's like a weekend they're already quitting. It's, bro, yeah, I just wish there was someone that would actually be keen to jump on or do something like just have a friend to do it with because I can do it by myself, but it's like it's pretty cool when you got your friend to work with.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I left a friend back home, and yeah, we always message each other, and we used to work together, and it used to be like that. Wish he could come out here with me, but unfortunately he can't. Like you mentioned that you don't want to carry on your roadworks job for like long term.
Yeah,
What are you planning on doing moving to Australia then? Have you got a job lined up or?
mines on the
Oh,
mine.
okay.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
something I'm generally looking forward to, but the money's good, and if I can save up, get a house, rent it out, carry on working, I see how that goes. I'm not too sure at the moment, but yeah, the mines
Mm.
was my idea.
Yeah, it's a popular option, and I've done FIFO work myself, not in the
Mhm.
mines, but on power lines. It's a good experience, but the reality of it is you're away for 3 weeks, and then you get a week off or whatever, and it just flies by, and it's like you just get sucked into it.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
money's good, but that's the reality of it. So, what moving forward then? Like with this kind of stuff, like remote sales, what actually like intrigued you to like want to learn more about it?
Really, just the being able to bring your work with you where you go, and it's good money by the looks. Like if you really put your head down and work, it's good money. Because I could bring earpods with me and shoes, but it's really up and down. It's not amazing. It's decent, but it's not. Yeah.
Mm. So being able to take the work with you, like potentially bring it over to Australia and do
Mm.
all of this from a remote aspect.
Yeah, that would be cool. Even if like I'd stay in Gisborne if I ended up making a stable income out of or like replacing my 9 to 5 job with this, like with affiliate marketing. I
Mm.
would generally stay in Gisborne. It's a nice town, but yeah, it's just not got the money. It's yeah,
Mm. So it's mainly to be able to take the work with you, work remotely, and to get away from your job. Is
yeah,
that okay? And do you see yourself like doing that if you were given like the right tools to get there?
yes, I do.
Okay, like in terms of what you want to do, like let's talk about goals. Like what you actually want to do with this kind of stuff, and maybe some of the things you haven't actually been able to do with your because you mentioned AirPods and selling shoes and all of that. That's something you've done for the last like couple of years, is it, or longer?
On and off. Right now I've gotten back into it for maybe 2 months. Shoes has been maybe a bit before, maybe a year and a bit. Shoes, and that's been really well. Um, and yeah,
So just a bit curious, like how's all of that going for you? Because it seems like you've got like a few streams of income with things on the side.
it's like shoes is pretty good because I mean everyone in Gisborne loves buying really cool looking shoes, but they're not there for they don't got the money to buy like $700 shoes. And yeah, what I sell is rips. I say they're rips. People don't mind. Yeah.
Mm.
So
And
like
that's not
250 a pair. Pardon?
that's quite a lot for shoes. Is
Yeah,
that
two.
New Zealand?
Pardon?
New Zealand dollars?
Yeah, yeah. So there'll be maybe an American nine 900 plus. I'm not too sure. No, it doubles a little bit, a little less than double, but yeah.
No, I'm not really into shoes myself, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, like I'm just wondering, why can't you just do more of that, or are you not able to?
I can, but the customers in Gisborne, there's not much. Like if maybe a bigger city, yes, but Gisborne, you've got like 2 buyers a month, 3 buyers a month.
Mm,
So it's not as good as it could be, but it's just the town I think it is. It's just how
mm,
small it is. I mean, you got your buyers, and sometimes you have your good weeks. Like you might get 5 sales a week or 10 sales a week, but most of the time it's just 2 a month, 3 a month.
mm.
It's just really, yeah, slow.
And is that across all of the different things you're doing as well, like the AirPods and the shoes, or?
Yes, yeah. AirPods, AirPods are pretty all right. It's just, yeah, I'm not making a lot of money off AirPods, so it's not amazing, but it's still something I like live by. Usually, I put that money towards my spending money in the week, and in the end, I'll just keep making more. It just keeps piling up, so it's not too bad, but it's just not livable.
Hmm. What do you think's missing from selling AirPods and shoes to make it actually like work?
People, more people. If people generally bought more, and I had more people. A population in Gisborne, a bit bigger than I think it's like 70,000. Then yeah.
Mm, pretty small place. So have you not thought of like selling those online, or is it just like a local thing?
No. I did sell them online. I had the shoes going online, but because you need a license to sell Nike or Louis Vuitton or Adidas, it got
Mm.
shut down. Yeah, and it was actually so cool too because I got into drop shipping like a few years back, and I really got good on making websites. And then I made up a little shoe website. It was so cool. I used to go around every Saturdays. I go to the clubs and I'd go up to people, not to the clubs, but I go outside, wait for everyone to pile out, go up
Mm.
to them. Hey, there, you looks like you're into shoes. You got cool style. I like it. There's just a little sign. I'll show them it. And I'd done it to like 50 people, maybe 20 people plus a night. And that was pretty cool. And I ended up getting my first sale, like I think it was like a week after of me doing that, going around. And yeah, that was a really good feeling. Got the $400, and then maybe 2 weeks after that, the site ended up getting shut down, and yeah, it was just pretty gutting.
Sounds like you've got a little bit of sales riz.
Yeah, I guess just confidence, really.
That is it. If you can walk up to someone and well, there's a saying I could sell ice to an Eskimo. It's
I
like
have that one.
it's like yeah, as long as you're confident and you hold yourself well, you can sell anything.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with that because yeah,
Hmm. Like so, I guess you can't really make the stuff that you're doing on the side work out for you, like in terms of giving you a stable income, which has left you to like go find work. 'Cause you mentioned that you had to find a job or something after doing various different things, which is your roadworks job now, right?
yeah, kind of another way to just save up more money more quicker as well. But yeah,
Okay, okay. And like with your job and the fact that you don't want to stay there long term, well, what happens if you have to stay there long term?
I won't. I'll find a way around it.
Mm,
I'm pretty positive on that. I don't know what it will be, but I'm definitely not going to be even just working in general. I don't know what it will be, but I'm not going to be working for 45 years of my life.
yeah, this guy's determined. You're gonna make it work no matter what. I like it. I like it. And you also didn't seem too confident about going in the mines in Australia. Uh, why is that?
Yeah, it's just something to do that gives a bit more money than roadworks, I guess. That's why I look at it. Like $50 an hour compared to 27 here is pretty good. So if I could save up faster, save my money, invest into some stuff, I don't know what, maybe property, then it'll be, I guess we'll have a good start. But yeah, yeah, that's the only reason. It's just so I can go there, earn a bit more money than I'm earning now because I'll be doing the same thing anyway, pretty much.
Mm. But
So it's
long
just,
term, if you're in the mines in Australia and let's say you end up doing that for 3 years, what kind of position will you be in then as opposed to where you are now?
um, I'd be in a position where I'm probably getting dirty hands and my time is going down the drain. But
I guess, yeah.
generally speaking, it could be, I don't know, a manager's position. I'm not too sure.
Mm. Is that something you'd want to do? Is that something you're aspiring to do?
No, not really. If
So,
anything, I'd like it to be of my own company.
mm. So in that case, then, if you were to go in the mines and work there for 3 years or whatever, is that something you'd be happy doing?
Not happy. I think I'd get quite annoyed after the first year and I'd end up quitting and finding something else. But I just don't really want to be jumping around different jobs and all that. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, you mentioned as well you want to have your own business or be your own boss or whatever. And it seems like you've tried a lot of things before, like with the shoes and everything. Like you're a businessman, you've got the mindset, okay, I've got to make some money, got to go and do some stuff. With that mindset applied to like remote sales, Where do you see yourself going with remote sales if you were to take up an opportunity? Yeah.
I'd like to say in the first week to just the name to Vita, 10K in this first pretty like I think yeah, I don't know how good I'd do in the first week, but over a long time I could see myself being yeah, doing pretty well through it.
Mm. And I don't know, in 4 months' time or whatever, like with regards to moving away from your job, do you see all of this happening? And like what kind of numbers would you want to be hitting to be able to do that?
Even just 3 to 5K a month would be a good start. And that's in those first 4 months. But if I could do more, then definitely.
Mm. Like first 3 to 4 months, yeah, you're going to be like learning the skills because I'm not going to sugarcoat this. This isn't like a get rich quick scheme. There is work involved. It's you learning a skill and you have to do the work. But as long as you do that, you can get there. And that did you say 3 to 5K New Zealand, is it?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, that's yeah, easily achievable in that sort of time frame. But once you hit that, what's next? Would you want to be scaling up from there to 10K or
Definitely. If anything, I'd like to hit 100K a month. That would be cool. I don't know how long it would take, but yeah, anything in the six digits would be nice to just be able to accomplish.
Hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Like that's maybe not 6 months away, but it's definitely something to work towards. And we do
Yeah,
actually work with people that are like businesses that are pulling that in. So
yeah.
it's very possible. It's like anyone can do this sort of stuff. But what would that do for you more so? Like not the 100K, sorry. Just going back to like replacing your income and being able to like work remotely and stuff. What would that do for you on a day-to-day basis?
Well, I get to enjoy my time a bit more. I could go for walks with my mum, go to the gym every day, get back into Muay Thai because I was doing that for a little while and then I picked up roadworks to drop off. So that was pretty annoying. But yeah, definitely get back into Muay Thai, maybe the gym, go for walks with my mom, go out for breakfast with my nan, papa, even just get to go on like a little trip away. And while I'm away, I'm still making some money and I'm able to buy them stuff and enjoy the day with them and just, yeah, not have the worry of having to go back home to go back to work.
Yeah,
That's
man.
what I just don't like the thought of, yeah.
No, that's wholesome. It seems like you're very like family orientated, which is good.
That
Yeah,
would be
nice.
pretty
I
cool.
like it. And a little bit further down the line, like let's say you hit like a 10K month or whatever. What's that gonna do for you that 5K can't?
Pardon? The
When you
5K.
hit, yeah, so I don't know if I cut out or not there, but so a little bit further down the line, you said you wanted to scale beyond there. Let's say you're hitting a 10K month. What's that gonna do for you that the 5K wouldn't?
Put towards a house. I mean, yeah, that'll be pretty cool to have my own house that I'm actually not renting or anything. That'll be pretty cool. Um, I mean, I could put that back into something else. Who knows what, but definitely something else out there. Um, Longer. I could take my mum and dad away on their own little trip. That'll be pretty cool.
Hmm.
Possibly even bring my friends, some of my friends. I could go see my friends in other countries, which would be cool as well. Yeah, I think just the whole little like I'll definitely put my money back into shoes because the whole reason why I got into shoes was because I wanted to wear cool shoes all the time, different shoe every day, and then ended up just reselling them, and I was like, shit, this is actually something I could do, and then yeah, that's why I started on shoes. But yeah, definitely put it back into shoes and clothes. That would be cool. I could wear and resell and just keep doing that. Make a little like shop on the side, heaps of clothes in that shop, shoes that people may not be able to afford, or yeah,
Hmm.
definitely reinvest into myself as well. That would be cool.
Yeah, nice. I like it. So obviously shoes and clothing and everything is quite a big passion of yours as well as family. So
Mm,
to me, it's not even like the money or the material side of things. It's initially going to be like time spent with your family.
yeah, because I don't know how long my nan and papa will be here for, and that would be cool to just be able to treat them while they're here for their little bit left or whatever, you know? That
Mm,
would
for
be pretty
sure,
cool.
for sure. And like all of those things you mentioned that you want to do, like they're not things you can do at the moment. Or
What's that?
uh, like so you mentioned just spending time with your family and everything. If you were able to like replace your income, move away from your job, are those all the things that you can't do at the moment?
Oh, I can. It's just I can't all day, or I'll get home and I've got like 4 hours left of daylight, or pretty much staying awake, and I can go over to my nan and papa's, but I'm just buggered by the end of the day. Like I only just went over to my nan's before for a bit and then came back home. So yeah, it'd be cool if I could like, just stay there for a bit, not have to go to work the next day, stay home with them. My dad, I could, yeah, that would be
Mm,
cool. Just to enjoy it a bit more than I do now.
mm, for sure, man, for sure. Like, why can't you do that at the moment though? I know you've got a job, but you've tried things in the past. So like, why can't you do that right now?
Is that see my family more?
Yeah, like,
I can, I'd see them quite a lot. It's
because you're
just, yeah,
working like 60, 70 hours a week. Like, that's not that much time spent, I guess.
yeah, yeah, exactly. So if I could spend a bit more with them, that'd be cool.
Mm. And not being able to spend time with them, like, how does that sort of make you feel?
More or less just annoyed because, like, I know money's just printed or just numbers on the screen. So it's like, why am I actually working for it? It's just annoying. And then at the same time, yeah, I don't know. It's just annoying.
Mm. No, and
I
you
would
mentioned
be frustrated.
earlier
Sorry.
that, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. You mentioned earlier, like on your day-to-day basis, going to work, you said you like sort of dreaded getting up, going to work.
Yeah, like I enjoy waking up early, but when it's for a whole entire day of doing nothing and being with some people I might not like for that day, I'm not too sure who I'm with, but normally, yeah, there's always that one person on the team that just sucks to work with. They're just down, negative, always something bad to say about anyone or something. And it's just like, that's how I feel pretty much when I get to work. But once I'm there and I see my friends, it's like, yeah, but then I'm off to work again. It's like,
Mm. It's a bit of a never-ending cycle, and the people
yeah,
won't change either. I know you got your mates there, but the type of people that do roadworks, I know what they're like.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's say then, like, you were to on board with ABC. I mean, you seem like you're quite motivated, and you do seem driven. Seem like you got the mindset to do the work required to get to where you want to go. So I can give you a bit of a rundown of what it looks like for onboarders and new people to remote sales and whatnot.
Yep.
Okay, so we've got a bit of a plan, it's about a 4 to 6 month plan. So I say 4 to 6 months because it really depends on the person, how they learn. Some learn fast, some learn slow, but around the 4 to 6 month mark, because that's when you start seeing the results on average. Then you've got people like Tavita who are making 10K a month, but then there's others that just takes longer to get there. But the first sort of thing we do is, are you familiar with much of remote sales at all?
Um, I have an idea of what it is, but I've never done it. Would that be like affiliate marketing or remote sales?
Yeah, so remote sales, high ticket sales, basically, what we do, is different to the affiliate marketing stuff you may have done in the past. Just elaborate with the affiliate marketing stuff you mentioned on your application. What was that all about?
That was ClickBank. I done that for like I think it was 2 months or a month,
Okay. And
and
how did that go?
not too bad. I made like $20.
Was
So
it the results you wanted?
um, I wasn't really even expecting to make past $10. I was quite surprised. $20 was all right, but at the same time, I was hoping for like $100, 200, or something to go wow.
Hmm. So was this just sort of something you just wanted to try? It wasn't 100% invested in, interested.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I ended up figuring out what it is, and then this was maybe 2 years ago as well. Figured out what it is. Figured out a product that I wanted to sell that I thought would be like enticing to some people, and that was a fat loss pill, and I ended up joining all the like Pinterest fat weight loss fitness groups, all the Facebook groups, Twitter groups, and I just ended up writing a massive story in my notes. It was a whole lie, but I wrote out a massive story in my notes that I was a big ass lady at one point, and over like the course of I think it was 2 or 3 months, uh, this pill has helped me, da da da, and posted that and the link in all of these group chats and groups, and yeah, I ended up making some money off it. I was quite surprised. It was pretty cool though.
So you have given something a shot before. I mean, that's different to the sort of stuff that we do, we teach, but I guess the affiliate concept, yeah, that's the same sort of fundamentals, basics, but is the affiliate marketing side of things something you're more drawn towards? Because in the workshop video, you've got the three keys.
Um, I'm not too sure because I've never done the other two, so um, possibly. I mean, I wouldn't mind giving appointment setting a go. Like just before this, I actually messaged. I think it was two people, but they had so much followers. But yeah, two people seeing if they need appointment setters because I watched Nelson's video. He
Yeah.
sent 2 years and I was like, shit, I might just give that a go right now. And then yeah, I ended up sending the link out or just a message, and yeah, it didn't go as bad as I thought it did. Like sounded cool and all, and yeah.
Yeah, so that's good actually. You actually already tried. You've reached out to some people for appointment setting roles. Um, but let's just say for now, like you're complete beginner, know nothing about sales, completely new to the space. So what we do for people like yourself, and this is the same as what Nelson done as well. So you're not familiar with sales, you don't know anything about it. So the first thing we sort of do is just give you the knowledge, give you the information. Um, we've got a training portal where there's like a load of videos that gets you comfortable with the basics of sales and marketing. So you could go through that in your own time, at your own leisure, whilst you're at work, sat in your van or ute or whatever, trying not to nod off. So get yourself familiar with sales. And then after you're comfortable, this is going to be during like the first month, first few weeks. Then you're going to want to start implementing that knowledge so you can practice it a bit more. Now, have you heard of the platform called School?
No,
So School, Skool. You may have seen Alex Hormozzi's ads on Instagram or whatever.
I think I have seen like the word school SKWL does seem recognizable. I've seen it somewhere, but I'm not familiar with it. No.
Hmm. Anyway, the platform School is like where we operate on. It's kind of like a Facebook group, and within there is the training portal that I mentioned, and also the ABC family. So everybody on there. At the moment, there is 463 members. So these are all people similar to yourself. There's quite a lot of people from New Zealand as well. Similar situation, working a job, don't really enjoy, got similar goals to you, want to be making 5K, 10K a month. So we surround you with the knowledge first, and then we're surrounding you with people as well. Because to be successful, you have to surround yourself with people who have what you want. which is what we do. We surround you with those people that have what you want. And these people hold you accountable as well. So you'll be in there and there'll be someone else as well, like Tavita or Nelson. You guys are working together. You're not doing it on your own because obviously you've tried stuff in the past, and has it really worked for you?
Not really.
It's difficult trying to do stuff on your own. Like, let's face it, no one can make millions on their own. That's just the reality of it. So we're surrounding you with the knowledge and the people, and then you're going to start implementing all of that knowledge. And we've got coaching sessions with mentors, and these are like sales sessions, marketing sessions, content, and also like role play sessions as well, which I'll go into in a minute. But does any of this sound like it would be useful to you at the moment?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. What in particular?
I like the thought of the role play. I mean, that would be pretty handy.
Yeah.
I do like how you're surrounded by other people as well. And with the mentors there to coach you or you can jump on a call or, that thing would be really handy as well. Especially because you can learn it, but then you don't know if you're using it in the right way. So I think that would be really handy jumping on a call or role playing side of things, just to know if you're on the right track with what you've learned.
Yeah, exactly. And so like I said, we give you the information to start with, all of the knowledge so you can go through whenever and then start applying it. And like you said, having the mentors there to tell you if you're doing something wrong. So in these sessions will be the mentors and also all the other people as well. And the sales is about 50 people that show up. And yeah, everybody's sort of communicating together, bouncing ideas off each other, giving their opinions and feedback. And the idea is to get 1% better every day. So you can actually work towards those goals, like so you can work towards getting away from your job. Now, the coaching calls, you mentioned that they'd sound pretty cool. Like why specifically do you think that they would be good?
Just handy to have there. Is that with coaching calls or course, did you say?
Calls, CALLS. So a
Yeah,
live call on Zoom, like we're doing now.
I think it would be really handy. It would be a similar, I think role playing and that would be pretty similar, is it?
Yeah, I'll dive into the role plays in a moment, but like with the coaching calls, there's 15 of those a week.
That's a lot of calls.
So there's 3 sessions a day, 5 days a week. You've got sales in the morning. I think for you it would be 12 p.m. for you, so in the afternoon. And I know you're at work at the moment, so you may not be able to attend those, but
Still
if
try.
not, I
Yeah.
like it. You may be able to, sat in your ute or whatever, but they're
Yeah.
all recorded. So even if you can't attend them, they're all recorded, so you can go in the evening or whatever.
Oh,
And yeah, Tuesday through till Saturday. Um, so if you can make them, ideal. If you can't, they're recorded. But yeah, 15. So do you think you'd be able to use that?
use the calls as help or
Yeah, just use it to help you get to where you want to go.
definitely yes.
And like it would be even better if you could use it whilst you're at work to get away from your job, right?
Yeah.
So that's the first couple things. And this is the first month or so. Now, a little bit further in, once you've got that knowledge and you're role playing it in the group with people, you're going to start doing your own role plays. So you can write a post on school, find a role play partner. There's like 463 people, so I'm sure somebody is going to want to role play with you. But do the role plays with them, introduce yourself on the sessions as well in the afternoon as a group, and just listen, practice, learn, get better. So that's the role plays. Are you familiar with the role play?
No, but that does sound pretty cool. It sounds like you're going to a it's just a good way to meet new people, I guess.
For sure. It is definitely. And you actually, the skills that you're learning, you're practicing those skills and actually getting to know people like on a personal level and spend time with them.
Yeah,
So the
yeah.
networking aspect is just great. It's awesome. So that's the first month to 2 months. And then 2 to 4 months, is when you're going to be implementing all of this knowledge, practicing, and you're going to want to start landing a role as well. And the role plays and all the skills that you learn are related to affiliate marketing, appointment setting, and closing as well. So you mentioned you're more interested in the appointment setting side of things.
Even the closing would be pretty cool.
Okay, well, yeah, like if you're sort of unsure of what it is that may spark your interest the most, then give all of it a go. But
Yep.
you've got one of the mentors is called Gabe. He does all the sales and the group role play session. And then there's Natalie as well. She runs the content sessions. So she is going to teach you how to grow a personal brand, get big on Instagram, whatever, so you can get the leads and be an affiliate marketing. So that's that side. And then obviously the sales side is separate, where you're teaching the appointment setting and closing as well. Now, that's quite a lot of information I have dumped at the moment. So, where are you sort of currently with all of this?
Um, like what do you mean?
Like, are you just up to scratch? Like, are you with me?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm with
cool.
you. I'm writing it down at the time.
Yeah, nice. So, yeah, that's the first couple of months. And then 2 to 4 months is when you're going to want to start landing a role. So, we also help you to land a role. Now, like you tried at the moment, you said you reached out to a couple of people asking if they want appointment setters. Yeah, there's a few nuances to going about doing that sort of thing. So we'll teach all of that and give you the skills that you need to actually go and land a role because ultimately you want to be making money. So
Yeah.
we're going to help you get there and do that. Now, this is landing a role with appointment setting, closing, and obviously personal branding is where you've landed your own role doing that. But yeah, that's that side of things. Um, if you're doing a lot of work and you're putting in the effort, you're doing what's required, you're showing up daily, and your efforts are recognized and you're doing well, then within ABC itself, the mentors are going to notice what you're doing and they'll potentially reach out to you and say, hey, I've seen what you're doing, love it, and they'll offer you a role. Now, this isn't guaranteed, but it's possible if you do the work.
And that role would be
Up to you. If you wanted to do appointment setting, there's availability within the community for appointment setting, and the same with the closing as well. So there's possibility for that. But if not, then obviously we give you the skills to go and land a role elsewhere.
yeah.
So that's our like kind of 4 to 6 month plan, and that's just for people that are new to the online space, just getting into it. Further down the line, when you want to scale up from replacing your income to that 10K a month or even further, that's when we can give you a bit of a more intimate relationship, one-to-one mentoring, where we can help you with all the problems that you've got going from 5K to 10K and upwards. Because there's going to be loads of things that you encounter, implementing new systems, trying to get little nuances tweaked here and there so you can make more money. And we're there to help you do that. And there's a load of recorded calls actually. I didn't mention this, but in the training portal, there is a load of recorded sales calls where you can go and watch them, sort of get a feel for how everything's done. And there's also recordings of the one-to-one mentoring from the guys that are doing the 10,000 a month. So like Nelson and some other guys as well, like Asher. But you can actually get to understand everything that they're doing to hit those. Some of these guys are doing 50K a month USD. So yeah, you've got access to the knowledge that's going to help you get there. So it's not just teaching you what you need to do, but it's also helping you afterwards go further.
Yeah.
Does all of this sound like it could be useful to you?
Definitely, yeah. Yep.
Okay, and like what in particular?
I like the whole thought of being able to watch their calls and see how they do it. I think that would be really helpful. Because I feel like I'm more of a watch and learn type of person. I'm not too sure what the exact words for it are, but yeah, I do like the thought of that. Same with the role play. I like those two would be in particularly pretty good.
Mm, definitely. If you're a hands-on or like watch and learn kind of learner, then getting yourself surrounded by everyone else, doing the role plays, showing up to the coaching sessions, that's going to be the fastest way for you to, well, actually like
Yeah,
get away from your job. And
yeah,
let's say in 4 months' time, you actually manage to replace your income and you'll move to Australia. You're free. You can go wherever you want. Like, how's that going to feel for you if you could do that?
pretty mind blowing, really. Like, yeah, that would be like honestly, I just think of it as pretty much a dream come true. It's like I can actually experience life. I can do stuff. I can enjoy it.
Mm, nice. But what happens though if none of this does work or this isn't for you and you have to stay in your job?
I don't think that would it could happen. I don't think it would happen. Um, yeah, I don't really. I yeah, my brain's not thinking about that.
So yeah,
I'm
I'm
not too
just
sure.
getting the idea that you're just really set on not going back to your job and getting out of it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Hmm. So you say that the watching those recorded videos and everything is going to be useful to you, but just give me a rundown of exactly how you think getting familiar with all of this, getting to know how it all works, learning the skills required to get away from your job is actually going to help you get away from your job.
I put it to play, I would do it. Does it? I don't know if that's the right answer.
Yeah, no, I guess it was a bit of a vague question. Sorry, that's my bad. But yeah, this is the blueprint. I mean, as long as you show up, do the work required, and just be consistent, like I guarantee you that you will see success. So long as you show up, but it is down to you,
Yeah.
and it depends how committed you are to actually getting away from your job.
Yeah.
So I guess that begs the question, how committed are you to getting away from your job?
Um, I'd say I'm pretty committed. I don't really know how to like expand on that, but I'd say I'm pretty committed
Hmm.
when it comes down to knowing what to do, how how to do it. I can do it. I'm not one to like fall short or stop halfway through-ish type of thing. So as long as I know how to do it and I can put the skills to play, yeah,
Hmm. Yeah,
I
so
don't see it having a bad outcome or anything.
it's good, man. I like the mindset. That's definitely the way you need to approach this. And again, not sugarcoating this. There is work you have to do. Like,
Yep.
but I mean that the proof's in the pudding. You've seen Tavita, like it's there. It's up to you if you wanted to like commit to it. So in terms of commitment, what kind of time could you put aside to go through all the training?
Far. Wow. Can I say a little story?
Go for it.
With that shoe thing when I was doing it, to do their website, I was like, honestly, and before that, a little before that, when I learned how to make websites, I didn't really work. It was just straight hustling kind of. And I'd wake up at like 6, work from 6 to I think it was 6 to 1:30 with my job. So that was like my job, and that was a barista, 6 to 2, and then I come home from 2 to 4, 2 to 5:30 it was. I'd just be on my computer doing my website, watching a few videos on what to do next, on what product will work or da da da. And then from 5:30 to 7:30 I'd go Muay Thai, and then 7:30 to 9:30 I'd just straight work. 9:30 I'd go to the gym for like half an hour, get home, read my book. 10:30 I'd be in bed sleeping. And I just repeated that for like I think it was 3 months. Yeah, 3 months. So it was quite a long time of just doing that. And and it ended up working out with the shoes, and that's why I kind of not too sure why I stopped that little routine, but yeah, and that's when I stopped working and then just doing that. But yeah, it was pretty cool. So I
I'm
was
impressed, man.
really like I did put time aside, and I know I'll do the same with this job and with this little affiliate marketing role. So yeah, I definitely would put time aside. How much? Probably from 7 to 12. I'd probably even stay up later, and then I've got my time in the day that I'm not doing anything. So 10, 10 plus hours, I'm gonna say. I've got that much time to work on it. I mean, if I'm doing nothing at work, it just depends what I'm doing. Yeah.
Is that per day?
Yeah, yeah.
Right. You will see results very quickly if you're putting in 10 hours a day, for sure.
Well, yeah. Well, if I'm not doing anything at work, which is a lot of the time, that's all I'll be doing as well. Because yeah,
You've got a good job if you want to try and use that time wisely to get away from it,
yeah,
for sure,
I agree. Yeah,
for sure. Like, could you bring a laptop or take your phone
yeah,
with you and
yeah. That's why I just bought my MacBook just not long ago.
yeah, nice. Bro wants to do something with his life. I like it. So I guess you do see this working out for yourself then, right?
Yeah,
Mm, okay. Well, to get all of this, like to help you actually like get away from your job, so you're not waking up in the mornings feeling like dreaded to go to work with hanging around with people that are shit, and to start learning skills that's going to actually help you in your future, so you can spend more time with your family, do all of the things that you want to do, maybe go do a bit more Muay Thai or whatever. All of that does just come down to a one-time investment for yearly access of 6,000 US dollars.
I have to pay 6,000. Is there a sorry?
Yes, yeah, 6,000 US dollars.
Is there a way I could pay that off slowly or all at
Okay.
once?
Yep. Yes. So, price aside for a second, like, I mean, I've already asked you this. You genuinely do. This is something you do want to do.
Yes.
100%. Okay. So, what sort of like at the moment, what position are you in financially to be able to do that?
Not too bad. Like I've got a bit of money saved up, but that money is for my future. Like, and in the end, this could be my future. But yeah, it's going towards travel, going to Australia, traveling, a house. Yeah,
Mm. Because at the end of the day, like, I want to make sure that this is like the right thing for you. I'm not putting you in a position that's gonna put you out of pocket too much, so you're struggling or whatever. That's the last thing. That's the last thing I want to do.
yeah.
So,
It
I
kind of
mean,
would be a little bit putting me out of pocket.
hmm, and we'll probably be able to help you out. Like in terms of what you could put down today, what do you think would be an appropriate amount for you? We might be able to sort something out so you can do what you'd like to, pay it off, and
I'm not too sure with how much that was. Like that'll be around 10 grand NZ dollar.
hmm.
So not too sure how much your or ABC's after really. Or what would be a good uh, amount that you would think would be sensible?
Well, I mean, it varies between people. People are in different positions to others. So it's really like you, because at the end of the day, I want to help you out. I want to help you actually learn what you need to so you can get away from your job. Obviously, you're not enjoying it. And I want to make sure that we can come to some sort of something that's going to work for you. So, what do you think? I mean, if you don't mind me asking, like what sort of could you put down today?
Um, Anywhere from personally, I'd feel comfortable putting anywhere from like 2 to 700 down. I don't mind going a bit higher, but I don't really want to. Um, I mean, 10 grand is a lot of money, and if I have to yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm honestly not too sure.
But I'd understand that, man. What kind of position would that put you in if you did have to do 6,000 or 10,000 in New Zealand?
Um, that would put me pretty low. I'd be back to square one in reality.
Yeah, okay. Definitely not gonna ask you to do that. That's not what I want to do. So I think we can help you out. We can take payment today. We take like a 10% deposit of that full amount, so 600 US dollars. Not sure what that is in New Zealand, but around 900 or so.
Yeah, it'll be around that. And then 10%. Yep, okay.
So we can take a 10% deposit and then we can do monthly installments for the rest of it if that would work for you.
That would. I'd like to think on it a little, if that's all right.
Yeah, okay. So like again, price aside, like what is it you need to think about?
The price.
Just yeah, okay. That's fine.
Yeah. And is there a way you could possibly lower it from your end, or is six grand USD, is that official, permanent, concreted, solidified?
Yeah, that's yeah, non-negotiable price there.
Is there a and what does that include, the 6 grand?
So the 6 grand is everything that I discussed with the training. So getting you familiar with sales, and a load of videos for you to go through. And then there's also the 15 coaching calls a week, the role plays, and access to the community and people who have been there and done it.
Yep. Hmm. Yeah, I think I need to think on that one a little bit.
Okay, that's absolutely fine. Like we can. You mentioned that this is something that you want to do. Are you like 100% sure on that? Or
Yeah, I'm pretty positive, but I'm not looking to pay such an amount to learn it. Yeah.
yeah, that's understandable, man. Completely understandable. And for people similar to yourself, we do also suggest financing. So we've got a load of trusted lenders from various countries. If that would be something appropriate for you.
That would be another thing to think of because I don't want to put myself into not into debt, but yeah, I don't want to. I've never really wanted to pay off something with a finance company. Yeah,
Yeah, I get that, man. I get that. Um, with regards to paying, like being able to pay off 6,000 US dollars, would you be in a position to do that
is that all in
monthly?
one today
No,
month?
no, no, not all in one, but you mentioned paying it off over time.
Yeah, yes, but then again, it's just the thought of $10,000 towards a course. I just think it's a bit much.
That
Yeah,
I'll just quickly establish that this is not a course. This is a mentorship. So
yeah,
you're getting access to the people and they help you and hold you accountable, make sure that you are staying on track and you are hitting your goals. Because ultimately, like the investment in yourself is to help you get out of your situation because you're not enjoying it.
yes,
So as long as you believe that this can help you get out of that situation and help you work towards the things that you want to do, I guess you have to sort of ask yourself, is it worth 6,000 later on?
10,000, but yeah,
Yeah, sorry.
it's all right. Yeah, I get where you're coming from. Yeah, I honestly didn't expect that. I thought it would be a lot less. Um, yeah. I mean, did you say 500 sorry, how much people are in the school community?
Yeah, 463 at the moment.
And they're all kept up to like they're all held accountable was the word.
Yeah, yeah, held accountable. Yeah. So there's a lot of people that have been. I'd say there's about 160 members that have been in the last like couple of weeks. Like it's growing, and these people are like Tavita, for example. So
Yeah.
the I guess the proof's sort of in the pudding there. If you put in the work, it's very possible. It just really depends on you and what you want, how much effort you're willing to put into it.
And how much people how does the checking up on go? Like say what if someone's missed out on or you know?
Sorry, what do you mean? What if someone's missed out on?
Like you did say they were held accountable, so would they be like checked up on every month or so?
You got the coaching calls from Tuesday through till Saturday. That's
Good point.
access to the mentors. Any question you have, they are literally right there. And any questions that you may not have been answered on the call, you can message them. They're a message away. And there's 463 people, but that's not 463 people who have just started. That's people that have been in there for like 6 months, 12 months. And that's where you're really getting the knowledge because it's people that have already been in your situation. So they know what sort of problems that you're going to encounter and instant access to knowledge of how to overcome it.
Yep. Out of those 400, 500 people, do you possibly have an idea of how much is paid back or, you know, earned back the amount they spent on this?
So I'll just at the moment on the leaderboard for people who have earned commissions, this is within ABC, and there's 54 people on the leaderboard at the moment that are earning commissions.
Okay.
With Nelson, this is in US dollars. Nelson this week has pulled in 6,500 US dollars.
Hmm.
And you've got people
Yeah.
$200, $300, $400, $1,000.
And your WhatsApp number would be the way to contact you?
Yeah, absolutely. We can reschedule a call if you want. Let this sort of settle for you.
Yeah.
You can think about it. So obviously that is a large investment. Absolutely understand that. That's fine. But I just want to make sure, like, whilst you're here with me right now, that this is actually like going to help you. Because
Yeah.
ultimately, like, this is the blueprint. Here you go. Here's access to everything you could possibly dream of to help you get towards your goals. But it's down to you. If you believe in it, if you're going to show up, if you're going to stay committed, you need to make
Yeah.
sure that all of those three things are in check so you can make it work.
Yeah. Agreed.
So, I mean, we can reschedule a call if you want. If you are interested to save your spot and just show yourself and us as well a level of commitment, taking that 10% deposit today.
Good point. I'll write that down and I'll think about it. I'm not too sure with how that outcome on my end will be, but yeah, I'll definitely think about it. And yeah, I'll get back to you. Um, I do like the sound of the 900 monthly or, you know, the 10% monthly. That's all right, not too bad, but yeah, I think, yeah, I just need a little bit of time to think about that one.
That's fine, man. And there's also like I know you said you didn't want to like borrow money from a financer, but that would be a much lower price than the monthly installments of 600 because there is interest on doing the monthly installments. So
Is Wait, what do you mean lower price than doing the monthly installments?
So our payment plan is more than the 6,000. So obviously, because we're doing you a favor, and
Yep,
there is interest on top of that.
yep.
But outside of our payment plan, if you were to get
Yeah.
financing elsewhere, you can get that at a much lower interest rate at about something like 12%, I think. So instead of
Yeah.
6,000, you'd be paying 6,750. And you could pay that over the course of 12 months, 24 months, whatever you chose to do. But
Yeah.
ultimately, if you believe that in, let's say, 6 months' time, you're
Right.
hitting 10K a month,
Yeah. I see where you're
and
going. Yep.
also like just what is it going to cost you for not taking action?
Um, it could cost me a year, it could cost me 10 years. I'm not too sure at the moment. But yes, I know what you mean.
Hmm. Well, if I'm being completely honest, bro, you do seem like you would be a good fit for us, and more importantly, we would be a good fit for you to help you get toward those goals. So if you're happy, we can reschedule a call or whatever. Um, just yeah, what do you think?
Um, I think everything else sounds good. It's just the price that's sort of like my roadblock. I'll have to think about it for a bit and I'll get back to you on WhatsApp if anything.
Yeah, no worries, man. And just to sort of put your name in the books, I could take 100 USD deposit today if that would
And that is for
just skin in the game, basically. Reserve you a spot there, make sure and keep in touch with you and follow up.
um no, I think that's all right. I'll definitely get back to you though. Whether it be a yes or a no, I'm not too sure. Um, I do like the sound of that monthly installments, even though there's a bit more interest with you guys. I'm not too fussed around that. But yeah, I think I just need to think about it.
Yes, that's fine, bro. No worries at all. Well, I guess it was actually good to jump on the call with you and have a chat.
It was
And
nice talking as well. Yeah, I could say I enjoyed that. Yes.
nice, man. Like to hear it.
All
So
right.
I guess you're gonna enjoy the rest of your day, drive around, and
Get ready for work on Monday.
yeah, get ready for work on Monday.
All right. Sweet as.
No worries,
Thank you.
bro. See you around, buddy.